popular video, Fisher's Hornpipe, from the Cactus Brothers. Let me tell you about this. The video has enjoyed the longest run in heavy rotation for an instrumental video ever on the history of TNN.
That's true. Well, here to explain why this is a band on the edge is Chuck Long. I'll point out The Edge is a continuing series that we're presenting here on the show. You might again explain exactly what we mean by a group or individual being on the edge.
And where it comes from. Well, basically, we created it because country music is growing by leaps and bounds. And so there's more than ever not just one type of artist in country music. And so basically the edge is for the ones that are kind of left of center, constantly pushing the boundaries. I mean, the one thing that we ask when we do someone in the edge is that they have roots in country music someplace.
Right.
Well, I guess you would say somebody like Kevin Welch, who we just saw on Cricket
Expound
Chase, would be a member of the Edge.
Exactly. Kevin Welch, Nancy Griffith, Lyle Lovett, Steve Earle, those types of acts.
Well, who's on the edge today for
Okay,
you?
the Cactus Brothers are on the edge today. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And they're the focus of this installment of The Edge.
Introducing the Cactus Brothers, with their twist on Tennessee Ernie Ford's 16 Tons. Their music ranges from psychedelic rock to purified bluegrass, and they're getting ready to come storming into country music. The wild and woolly Brothers of the Cactus are Paul Kirby, Tramp, Dave Kennedy, John Goldman, David Schnoffer, Sam Poland, and Will Goldman. The sounds of the Cactus Brothers have already garnered them a huge following in Music City, and word of their brand of music is spreading.
Our stuff's a little in left field, so they're coming down looking for more of a Diamond Rio kind of exile kind of band, and what they're getting is
Bubba.
yeah, they're getting Hank Williams meets Led Zeppelin. So it's
Is anybody going to San Antonio? Phoenix, Arizona.
It's an old-time string band in a sort of way. You know, that's some of my favorite parts of it, you know, because we all bring different edges into it, but we're a string band, which doesn't happen very often.
Seen here in their award-winning video, Fisher's Hornpipe, the group's versatility is evident.
Marker.
The Cactus Brothers musicians have also become Cactus Brothers movie stars.
How's it look? Look any prettier?
The boys are featured as, what else? The band, in the upcoming George Strait film, Pure Country.
What they had done is they just asked to see a whole bunch of different bands, and they pitched them all the bands that they had, and they basically were looking for something a little more ragged. and so when they saw us, you know, there it was, you know. They said, there it is, you know, that's the edge that we needed.
While making movies is a nice change of pace, it's still the music that moves the Cactus Brothers.
In one set, you'll see us play, you know, Zeppelin type stuff to psychedelic stuff to fiddle tunes to country ballads to bluegrass. I mean, you name it, because we can play it.
And Liberty Records just signed them to the label, so that's exciting. Do you remember the Kentucky Headhunters when they first came on the... This is like the Kentucky Headhunters one step further.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Two steps further.
Yeah.
Well, they play everything. I mean, is there one that you think they sort of, you can tell, like more than the other?
Well, they like to get down and boogie, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, they were doing that with bluegrass. You know, so
yeah,
you don't know.
Really,
that's
they're very
exactly
good.
right. You know, their first gig was, this is interesting, at a funeral.
No.
Yeah, it was a funeral. They got together, thought they sounded good, and they said, okay, let's do this more often. So it was a friend's funeral. They played there, and then they became the Cactus Brothers, and then they started kind of in jest calling them the Casket Brothers.
Oh, heavens.
So, lots of good things coming up from them, though. Cactus Brothers or Casket Brothers.
I'm glad they're keeping it Cactus
Thanks.
Brothers, actually.
Watch your step on the edge, Chuck. We'll take a break. There's more Cricket Chase coming up in just a minute.
And now, with a new Easy Twist cap, is one more reason to fix it in and forget it. Big City, USA. It's Nashville Now. Our guests tonight are the Desert Rose Band, the Cactus Brothers, Jamie Hartford, and comedian Buster Brooks. And now, from Opryland, USA, here's the host of Nashville Now, Ralph Emery.
Well, thank you, Gary. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the show. Boy, it's Tuesday already, and you know what that means? A week from tomorrow is CMA Awards night, and all the stars come out to see who the winners are. So in honor of the CMA Awards, I thought maybe we could conduct some telephone polls this week to see who you at home think should win a CMA Award this year. And fittingly, we're going to start tonight with probably the most revered award, the Hall of Fame inductee for 1992. The nominees, and watch this carefully, we're going to show you pictures of them. The nominees for the Hall of Fame in the performing category are Don Gibson, and there's Don on the Nashville Now set. Next, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Willie Nelson, and Ray Price. Now, to cast your vote, just call the 800 number on the screen and let us know who you think should be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame this year. And later on in the show, we'll show you who you chose to be the next member of the Hall of Fame. And if this little poll works out, we may do another poll tomorrow night and the next night. So be sure and call us at the 800 number. I think we are ready now for our second act of the evening. Would you please welcome the Cactus Brothers.
They rode into town through the crowd. No one knew their names, looking to make a deal. They cleared the streets, headed right my way. Hey, 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 hey. No place to hide away, leather bound with no price to pay. Packing cold blue steel, the sun beat down on the judgment day. Not even God can help us now. Big showdown under these threatened skies. Showdown, you know it's high noon now. Showdown, only the strong survive. Showdown, we've got to stand our ground. Standing all alone, that's when we know what we really are. We just say a prayer, life goes by like a shooting star. Not even God can help us now. A big showdown under these threatened skies. Showdown, you know it's high noon now. Showdown, only the strong forget about who's wrong. Yeah, in the big showdown.
Those are the Cactus Brothers. Paying homage to Marty Robbins with a gunfighter song of sorts. Gentlemen, are you going to come over here and join us at home base? Hi, David. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Paul, how are you? This is Paul Kirby in the black hat, and David Schnaufer, whom I first met a long time ago when he came on this program with his dulcimer. I want to know, well, first of all, about that song. A gunfighter song?
It's kind of a Marty Robbins high noon storyline.
Now, you guys, since I last saw you, have had a lot of nice things happen to you.
We sure have. We've been lucky enough to where we got a record contract with Liberty going on.
When will you have product?
Hopefully by springtime. That's what we're looking at. We're kind of taking it slow. We've got so many songs in our back catalog that we have that we're trying to demo them all and pick out the best ones.
When you work to the local college scene, do you have certain songs that electrify the audience? Certain favorites?
Yeah.
Which they are what?
Big Showdown. Big Showdown is one of them.
Okay.
We got another song called Psycho Rain that is it's high energy.
What else are you singing on tonight's show?
I think we got the Blackberry Blossom and Bubba Bubba.
Who is Bubba Bubba?
It's kind of a...
It's us. We're all Bubbas. It's a sentimental Bubba song.
What's this, a tribute to the Kentucky Headhunters?
No. Just a Bubba.
Well, I worked with them today on Vince Gill's video, and there are a lot of Bubbas in that band. Tell me about making the movie with George Strait.
We had a great time. I got to go back to my home state of Texas and stay at a really nice hotel and just have a wonderful time because we were out there at 7 o'clock in the morning until about 10 o'clock at night.
Where did they shoot the picture?
It was in Midlothian, Texas. That's 7 miles from Venus for any of you solar Texas travelers out there.
What's the working title of the picture?
Pure Country.
And George Strait is the star.
Leslie Ann Warren.
John Doe from X, a rock band called X.
All right, now, I know you're going to be in this picture and play. Do you have lines as well?
We get to play ourselves. We don't have any lines.
But you're presented as the Cactus Brothers.
We are the Cactus Brothers in the movie.
What do you do in the picture? Which songs?
We've got one called Crazy Heart that Paul and Gary Scruggs wrote that's in the movie, and then we're doing a couple others that were written for the movie by some folks out in L.A., and it's going to be a great movie. Most people have never seen George Strait in this particular role.
Did he talk a lot?
I think he probably's talked more in that movie than...
Well, I was going to say, if he did, it's the first time. When will that picture come out?
I think it's, October 23rd or 16th, sometime mid-October.
So it's just about a month away.
Yeah, it's real close.
Well, I'll look forward to seeing the picture and seeing you guys in it.
Well, thank you, sir.
The new George Strait movie, the title of which is...
Pure Country.
And it will feature the Cactus Brothers. Okay. This portion of Nashville Now is brought to you by Nestle Toll House Morsels. Enjoy delicious Toll House cookies made with real Nestle Toll House morsels. Toll House, it's good to be home. Live and direct from the George Strait movie, The Cactus Brothers.
All right, this is for Guy on his birthday.
Rye whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, I surely will die. If the ocean was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd sink to the bottom and never come up. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, I surely will die.
Those were the Cactus Brothers here on Nashville Now. They'll be back with some advice for Bubba Bubba when we return live from Music City on the Nashville Network.
All right. Now, we're going to keep these gentlemen on stage for the Bubba Bubba song that they were talking about earlier. Here again are the Cactus Brothers.
The song for all you sentimental brothers.
Bubba, Bubba, where you going? Oh, Bubba, Bubba, I see the tears are flowing. Hey, Bubba, you look so sad. Well, Bubba, Bubba, well, did she hurt you? Well, tell me, Bubba, did she just up and desert you? Hey, Bubba, don't take it so bad. When life hands you nothing but lemons, make some lemonade. And that big dark cloud hanging over you, well, just consider it a little shade. Bubba, Bubba, stop your pining. Take a look at the silver lining. She's one less woman you'll ever have to worry about, without a doubt. Don't you be afraid. You've always been a friend to everybody. You may not know it, but you got it made. Hey, oh, Bubba, Bubba, you'll get through it. You're crying now, but don't you overdo it. Save some tears of joy for someone who's gonna care about you. Oh, and I see some tears of joy for love that's gonna come to you.
The Cactus Brothers. Gentlemen, I thank you very much.